welcome to Obscure Depths. This is another installment of my Fantasy Hitters Breakdown. Today we are doing Top 10 Third Basemen. Who's your favorite three-bagger? Well, there's really only one to start it, right? It's Miguel Cabrera. Of course it's Miguel Cabrera. 330 potential, 40 home run power, 120 RBI power. Who else can you say that about? Who else can you say that about? Seriously. Maybe Ryan Braun. Maybe Ryan Braun will hit 40 home runs one of these days. But seriously, third baseman starts and ends with Miguel Cabrera. Maybe not the best defensive third baseman. That's another story. This is a fantasy show. Miguel Cabrera, you know what he can do. If you have the first overall pick, you're probably taking it. Number 2, Evan Longoria. 300 potential, 20, 30 home run power, 100 RBIs. Number 3, Adrian Beltre. Another 300 guy. 25 home run potential, right around 100 RBIs. He's going to kind of be the centerpiece of that lineup this year, so I look for him to drive in a lot of runs. Number 4, I have David Wright. 20, 25 home run power, 80 plus RBIs, maybe steal you a dozen bags. I think he's going to hit under 300 this year, though. Number 5, I have Hanley Ramirez. He was also in my shortstop list. He was number 5 in my shortstop list as well. 260 batting average. I can see 30 home run potential, maybe steal you 20 bags. Number 6, I have Ryan Zimmerman. I think his batting average is going to take a little bit of a hit this year, but I think he's going to produce about 30 home runs and maybe drive in 80 plus runs. Number 7, Aramis Ramirez. This guy had a really good year last year, and he's another Brewer that's on my top 10 list. I think I have a Brewer on every list but the first baseman list. 20 home run potential, 60, 70 RBIs. Probably hit about 280. Number 8, I have Pablo Sandoval. This guy is a very good hitter. He's obviously had the health issues. He's going to hit you 280, 290, maybe 20 home runs and drive in 70 RBIs. Not flashy, but just a nice little piece to have at third base. And he's a guy that's going to go later in rounds this year for some reason. So people are kind of down on him. So if you need somebody like in the 8th, around 8, 9, or 10, and you need a third baseman, there's your guy. I mean, if he's healthy, he's really a good hitter. I think he has 300 potential, but because he has those nagging health issues, he's really not been able to do that in a full season. David Freese, number 9. Freese had a decent year last year. I see him 260, 270, maybe 30 home runs and driving in about 70 RBIs. But it's definitely going to have his issues with batting average, I believe. Number 10, I have Pedro Alvarez. This is another guy who's young, so he's going to have some batting average issues. But he's going to hit 30 home runs. He might only drive in 70, but he's going to hit you 30 home runs. I really see that happening for him this year. So moving forward, I think you're going to be mighty pleased if you get this guy in the 10th to 15th round, because he's going to have that power potential. Again, you're going to have a little bit of a batting average struggle with him at times, but he's going to hit you 30 home runs. He's very streaky. When he hits a home run, make sure you keep him in your lineup. He's going to hit a couple more that week, definitely. Very streaky player. I think Pittsburgh's going to struggle to score runs this year. I think McCutchen and Alvarez are going to be very big keys for them. And so, he could potentially drive in a lot more runs, but I think his low batting average is going to affect his RBIs for certain. This has been Top 10 Third Baseman of 2013. This is Obscure Depths. Thank you for listening or watching, and have a pleasant day.